Hello, folks. Welcome to The Authentic Coach. And today, we're immersing ourselves in the crucial role of performance coaching in organizations. We'll explore what authentic performance coaching means, how it has evolved, the critical role of leaders, the essential skills that are needed, the common challenges, and some real-life success stories. Now, this is a topic that directly impacts our professional journey, so let's dive into it together. Hi, I'm Richard Fontanie. I'm your host. I've been a coach and facilitator and a consultant for over 50 years. Initially, I ran a bricks and mortar company and from the offices in Saskatchewan, Canada. I've assisted organizations in developing performance management systems, have directed experience in managing both my own employees and employees at senior levels within an organization. Now, I'm heavily engaged in operating an online coaching business. I write blogs and ebooks and have an e-zine dedicated to business, work, and life. And of course, I conduct podcasts just like this one on a regular basis. Now, that's enough about me. Now, before we begin, I want to encourage you to participate actively in our community by hitting the subscribe button. Your support is greatly appreciated. Now, let's dive into our topic. Now, if you are in a quiet place, sit back, put on your earphones, and enjoy. However, if you're driving, please ensure your full attention is on the road. Your safety is our top priority. Now, first, let's talk about the changing nature of performance coaching. To understand the significance of performance coaching today within the context of organizations, we first need to look how it has evolved over the years. Traditionally, coaching was often a directive process. Think of it as a top-down approach where a manager told an employee what to do. However, we're now seeing a strong shift towards more facilitative styles. This means coaches guide employees to discover their own solutions, fostering independence and growth. And this is not just a theoretical approach, but a practical approach you can apply in your own leadership. Key elements of this evolution is the integration of key performance indicators, or KPIs, and SMART objectives into the coaching process. These frameworks provide clarity and direction. SMART objectives are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And they help employees set clear goals that align with organizational objectives. Now, by incorporating these goals into coaching, conversations that managers can have can help employees take ownership of their performance and understand how their contributions impact the bigger picture. However, it's important to recognize that flexibility is crucial regarding KPIs and SMART objectives. The business landscape is constantly evolving, and sometimes the original goals may need to be adjusted to reflect new realities and unforeseen challenges. Being open to modifying these objectives ensures that employees remain motivated, and focused, rather than feeling trapped by rigid targets that may no longer be relevant. Perhaps it's time to reconsider the whole relevance of KPIs and focus more on results. Rather than spending time tracking, slicing, and dicing the measurements, it may be better to focus on achieving results. And this approach would take into account the flexibility needed in our changing workplace environments and removing the feelings of being trapped by targets. Another thing that we need to consider is the rise of remote work and the digital tools that are provided to us. This has further changed the coaching landscape. Building relationships can be more challenging in a virtual environment as you lose the immediacy of face-to-face interactions. Trust, rapport, and engagement, which are essential to effective coaching, can sometimes be harder to establish through computer screens. However, this shift to remote coaching also presents exciting opportunities. The increased use of video conferencing, as examples, the collaboration platforms, the instant messaging, allows for more flexible coaching sessions, meaning coaches and employees can interact more frequently and are more accessible in different kinds of ways than ever before. I invite you to listen to our podcast on virtual coaching. I've provided the link in the description below. Moreover, with remote work, and as it becomes standard across many industries, the lines between personal and professional development are blurring. Employees seek coaching that enhances their work performance and addresses their overall well-being and life balance. Authentic performance coaching becomes critical in this context, as it offers more of a holistic approach. It ensures that employees feel supported as whole individuals, not just as workers with targets to meet. Now, this trend highlights the importance of empathy and active listening in coaching. Virtual conversations require heightened awareness of verbal and nonverbal cues to ensure meaningful connections. Additionally, remote work allows for a more diverse workforce, making cross-cultural communication and coaching more essential than ever. Coaches must develop sensitivity to various cultural contexts, communication styles, personal motivations, tailoring their approach to meet the individual needs in a global distributed team. Now, in this landscape, successful performance coaching is more about just keeping the KPIs and SMART objectives. It's about building resilient and adaptable and empowered employees who can thrive in a ever-changing world. In short, the shift towards remote work and the integration of digital tools have made performance coaching more flexible, inclusive, and holistic. Coaches today must evolve their practices to align with these new realities, ensuring they foster employees' personal and professional growth while navigating the complexities of a virtual workplace. Now, to be sure, both internal and remote workers share the need for a holistic approach to coaching. an approach that addresses their professional performance and their overall well-being. While remote employees face unique challenges such as isolation and maintaining work balance, internal workers also experience pressures that require careful attention, like navigating office dynamics, managing stress, and adapting to organizational changes. Strengthening resilience and fostering adaptability is just as crucial for in-house workers who, too, must learn to thrive in a fast-moving and evolving business environment. So whether it's in person or virtual, authentic performance coaching should empower all employees, ensuring they feel supported and equipped to meet personal and organizational challenges. So, what role do leaders and managers play in this new coaching landscape? They are not just decision makers, they also are coaches. The redefinition of leadership emphasizes collaboration over control. And the following 4 points are crucial for managers and leaders to follow. Number 1, building trust and rapport. Building trust and rapport with team members is absolutely essential. Employees who feel that their managers genuinely care about their development are more likely to engage openly in coaching sessions. And this requires active listening, which really means paying full attention to what the employee is saying, acknowledging their feelings, and responding thoughtfully. Techniques like reflective listening, where you summarize what someone has said to confirm understanding, can foster deeper connections. Secondly, creating a safe environment. Leaders must also create a safe environment where employees feel comfortable sharing challenges and seeking guidance. And this means being approachable, non-judgmental, and encouraging honest conversations about performance and development. And number 3, integrating coaching into daily routines. Now, integrating coaching doesn't have to be a massive overhaul of management practices. Simple daily check-ins or informal conversations can significantly impact team dynamics. For example, managers might schedule short, regular catch-ups to discuss progress on goals or provide feedback in recent projects. They could create quarterback huddles, so to speak, so that they can exchange this information. This consistently reinforces the coaching culture and demonstrates that development is a priority. And number 4, you can set an example. Leaders really should model the behaviors they expect and they wish to see in their teams and in their employees or in individuals. Employees are more likely to adopt to a similar mindset if managers are open to feedback and continuously seek improvement. This creates a cycle of learning and growth that benefits the entire organization. Now, let's dive into the essential skills and knowledge that make an effective performance coach. Here are 4 key competencies that you need to include in your repertoire. First and foremost, we need to focus on key competencies, like active listening. It's at the top of the list. It involves fully concentrating on what the person is saying, understanding their message, responding thoughtfully, and remembering key points for future conversations. This skill fosters trust and helps identify the underlying issues employees may face. Effective questioning is another vital skill. Open-ended questions encourage deeper reflection and dialogue. And instead of asking, did you complete that task? A better question would be, what challenges did you face in completing that task? Now, this approach opens the door for more meaningful discussions and insights. Constructive feedback is also crucial. It's not just about pointing out areas for improvement. It's about framing a feedback in a supportive way that encourages growth. And feedback could work both ways. Feedback for you as a coach and feedback for the employee. Techniques like the sandwich method, where positive feedback is given first, followed then by a constructive, and that's critically important, is constructive criticism or a problem that the employee is having, and ending with another positive note. And this sandwich effect can be particularly effective. And emotional intelligence shouldn't be overlooked. It enables coaches to read the room, understand emotions, and respond accordingly and appropriately. Now, this skill is essential for navigating difficult conversations and providing support that resonates with an employee. Finally, continuous learning is also vital. The coaching landscape is ever evolving, and staying updated through training and workshops and peer learning can help coaches sharpen their skills. Encouraging a culture of continuous improvement benefits the coach and sets an example for employees by reinforcing the idea that learning is a lifelong journey. Now, despite the numerous benefits performance coaching has, it also has a lot of challenges. Now, understanding those hurdles is essential for creating an effective coaching environment. One of the most common challenges is employee resistance. Many employees, they may feel uncomfortable with the idea of being coached, viewing it as a criticism rather than an opportunity for growth. Now, this resistance can stem from a fear of vulnerability or past negative experiences with performance reviews. Another challenge is the potential lack of engagement. Now, coaching sessions can sometimes feel like an added burden rather than a humble or a valuable opportunity, and maybe humble too, in a busy work environment. Employees may prioritize immediate tasks over personal development, leading to disengagement during the coaching process. Additionally, the emotional landscape of the workplace can be complex. So employees may be dealing with stress, burnout, or the personal issues that impact their performance. For instance, they could have some issues at home that impact their performance at work. And I recall, for instance, one of the issues that I had to deal with related to daycare. A daycare lady, or a person in our office required daycare services. And others felt that what we should do is, she was always late, and what we should do is remove her. And I said, no, let's find out why she's late. And she was late because she had a daycare requirement. And once that was resolved, we were able to sort of deal with her performance in a whole different mindset. Now, coaches may struggle to connect with their employees or fully understand their needs without an empathetic approach. But we need to ensure that we are really understanding where the person is coming from. Now, here are 7 actionable strategies for fostering a positive coaching environment. Number 1, build trust and relationships. Start by investing time in building genuine relationships with team members. Regular informal check-ins can help create an atmosphere of trust. Employees who feel that their coach is invested in their well-being are more likely to engage openly. Number 2, encourage open communication. Create a culture of open dialogue where feedback flows both ways. Encourage employees to voice their concerns and questions and aspirations. And this can be facilitated through anonymous surveys or regular feedback sessions, allowing employees to express themselves freely. Number 3, you can normalize vulnerability. Modeling vulnerability as a leader is critically important. So by sharing your own challenges and experiences in seeking feedback, and this humanizes the coaching process and demonstrates that growth often involves difficult truth. And set clear expectations. Clearly outline the objectives and structure of coaching sessions is critically important. When employees understand the purpose and the benefits of coaching, they are more likely to engage in its activity. Using SMART objectives can help clarify what is expected and how progress will be measured. Number 5, be flexible and adaptable. And this is critical. Recognize that not every coaching session will go as planned. Be prepared to adapt your approach based on the employee's current state, his goals, and the feedback that you receive. And it's important as well to adjust the KPIs and SMART objectives as circumstances change, because that can foster a more supportive environment as well. And number 6, focus on the strengths. Now, while addressing areas for improvement is essential, don't forget to overlook employees' strengths. Highlighting their achievements and unique skills can boost their confidence and motivate them to engage more fully in the coaching process. And finally, number 7, follow up and provide continuous support. Now, coaching shouldn't be a one-off event. Regular follow-ups and check-ins on progress can enforce the importance of coaching and demonstrate your commitment to their development. Now, this ongoing support can make employees feel valued and motivated to continue their growth along their journey. In other words, don't leave the evaluation to the end of the year. Focus your attention on making performance an everyday process. Now, by addressing these challenges and implementing these strategies, organizations can create an effective and empowering coaching environment for employees. Always remember that the goal of performance coaching is to foster development, engagement, and a culture of continuous improvement. Now let's turn our attention to some real-life examples to illustrate the power of authentic coaching in action. Now, these examples highlight how effective performance coaching can significantly improve employee engagement and overall organizational performance. Now, one of the most well-known case studies in coaching and management comes from Google's Project Oxygen. This initiative was launched to identify the key behaviors that make a great manager. Google discovered that technical skills were not the most important qualities for effective leadership. Instead, qualities such as coaching and empathy and communication were much more paramount. As a result, Google developed a coaching program for its managers, focusing on essential skills like active listening, providing constructive feedback, and fostering a growth mindset. Leaders and managers were encouraged to conduct regular one-on-one sessions with their team members and using these opportunities to discuss performance, set objectives, and provide ongoing support. And what was the outcome of this coaching experience? Well, employee satisfaction scores increased, but team performance also improved significantly. Managers who embraced coaching reported that their relationships were much better and that their teams were functioning at a much higher level of engagement. Now, this success story highlights how integrating authentic coaching into management practices can transform organizational culture and drive performance. Another inspiring example comes from the Ritz-Carlton Hotel Company, and it's known for its exceptional customer service. The company has long recognized that its employees are its greatest assets. And that's not just a saying. That is something that's critically important for them and for anyone in any organization. According to Ritz-Carlton Leadership Center, the Ritz-Carlton implemented a comprehensive coaching program for all staff members to enhance service excellence. Each employee from the front desk to management participated in coaching sessions focused on personal development and customer service skills. The coaching emphasizes the importance of empathy, problem solving, creating memorable experiences for guests, and so on. Employees were trained to set individual goals aligned with the hotel's mission of providing outstanding service. And one notable success story involved a front desk employee who received a coaching on handling a difficult customer interaction. She developed her skills and confidence in managing complaints through role-playing and feedback sessions. As a result, Not only did she improve her performance, but she also contributed to increased guest satisfaction scores for her hotel. Now, the Ritz-Carlton's commitment to coaching has fostered a culture where employees feel valued and empowered. Now, this dedication to continuous improvement has resulted in numerous awards for customer service excellence and solidified the hotel's reputation as a leader in the hospitality industry. Now, these examples from Google and Ritz-Carlton demonstrate that when organizations prioritize authentic coaching, they create environments where employees can thrive. Companies can really significantly improve overall employee engagement and overall performance by focusing on individual development, fostering strong relationships, and aligning personal goals with organizational objectives. Now, as we wrap up today's episode, let's reflect a little bit on the key insights that we've discussed. Authentic coaching is not just a nice to have in today's workplace. It's essential for fostering growth, engagement, and performance. We explored how the nature of performance coaching has evolved from a directive approach to one that emphasizes collaboration and support. We discussed the vital role of managers and leaders as coaches, highlighting the importance of building trust and fostering open communications. We also examined the essential skills required for effective coaching, from active listening to emotional intelligence, and addressed common challenges such as employee engagement and resistance and disengagement. Now, by implementing actionable strategies to create a positive coaching environment, organizations can empower their employees to reach their full potential. We shared inspiring success stories from companies like Google and the Ritz-Carlton, showcasing how authentic coaching can significantly improve employee satisfaction and organizational performance. And now it's your turn to take action. I encourage you to reflect on your own coaching practices, whether you're a manager, a leader, a team leader, or an employee seeking growth. Consider the following steps. Number 1, embrace coaching conversations. Start integrating coaching into your daily interactions. Schedule regular one-on-one sessions to discuss goals and challenges and progress with your team members. Number 2, set SMART objectives. Work with your team to establish clear, achievable goals that align with the individual and the organizational priorities. And don't forget to remain flexible in circumstances of change. Foster a culture of feedback. Create an environment where open and honest feedback is valued. Encourage your team members to share their thoughts and experiences to strengthen relationships and enhance performance. And finally, prioritize continuous learning. Seek out training and development opportunities for yourself and for members of your team. Stay updated with the best practices in coaching to enhance your skills and do it continuously. Share your experiences. Join the conversation. We want to hear about your coaching successes and challenges and insights. So engage with us in comments below, or make a comment on our Facebook page. The link is below. And together, we can create more authentic, supportive workplaces that empower everyone to thrive. Now, thank you for tuning in to The Authentic Coach. Let's continue this journey of growth and development together. Next week, we'll explore life coaching and what the Authentic Coach's role in that is all about. I hope you'll join us. Now, this is Richard Fontanie signing off. See you next week, and bye for now.